Folks, I'm going to show you what I call the money chord. All right, this is the money chord. In blues music, you want to play this chord, okay? Because this chord just is, I call it the money chord because most people pay me a lot of money to show them this chord. And I want to make sure that they get their money's worth, okay? Now, I think for Dream Guitars, you'll be probably getting this for free. So I still want you to think of it as the money chord, okay? Because you walk into a music store and you play this chord, and people are going to know that you don't have any money. Okay, that's how poor this chord sounds. You're playing a blues and you go. Is that the saddest thing you ever did here? Okay, yes it is. And I'm going to show you how you can do that in any key. All right, what you're going to do now, here I'm in the key of E. How do you know why I know I'm hitting that low E? It just says the blues right there. Right? Now I'm in that key of E, and you know how you make your D chord, okay? You should know by now. Okay, now if you take that D, move it up 2 frets, you have an E. Well, you're going to use that as your basis to find the money chord, because the money chord lies 3 frets higher. 1, 2, 3. There's your money chord. So if you're in the key of E, that's just way too straight. Okay, you want to go. You just kind of push the. Just give it a little tiny push. Don't go too crazy with it. Now, if you're in the key of A, you guessed it. You got to go play a little D shape at the 9th fret. There's your A chord. Move it up 1, 2, 3 frets. Play the open 5th string. That's the money chord in the blues. I guarantee you play that and people are going to be crying for you. You know, you could probably get all kinds of tips from people. They'll at least give you a free sandwich if you play that. At 9 years old, I was given a nylon string guitar. And a local preacher lived down the road showed me a G7 chord and a C chord, which is not what you show a 9-year-old kid. And I struggled with it for a few days, and then spring was coming up and baseball season was coming up. That guitar went right in my closet. Out came my baseball mitt. But when I was 14, the guitar came back out of the closet.
Cool.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff were you learning then?
One of the first things I ever learned was this. I thought that was the coolest thing. Some guy played that for me, and I have to learn that. What is it? And he said, well, that's blues. I was like, oh, well, I got to learn that. And I just did that, I don't know how long. I did it a while. There was a 45 that it was at my house down in the basement, and it was Elvis Presley's Jailhouse Rock. So I listened to that, and I just thought that was the coolest thing in the world. First blues record I've ever bought was probably, it was B.B. King, L.A. Midnight. And I learned from that. And I was just like, oh, that's just, you know, I played that a million times, you know. Right. So yeah, that was the first album I ever bought.
Did you ever put Jailhouse Rock on the guitar?
No, I never did. I just listened to it, and it gave me the impetus to play guitar more. Yeah.
Sweet.